Hey everybody, welcome to another video blog or vlog today for Monday the 21st of November, 3 days away from Thanksgiving. Yep, it's hard to believe, folks, 3 days away. Oh, I tell you, this weekend was, was kind of an interesting weekend. Very interesting. You see, first of all, on Friday, of course, we ended. Was it Friday? I don't think we got my nephew on Friday. I think it was raining or something. Anyway, Friday was typical, basically, non-eventful, if you will. That I can remember, and very non-eventful. But anyway, after that, we on Saturday, me and my mother went to Turlock, to the Monte Vista Small Veterinarian Hospital, to get our dog her checkups, get her dog her yearly checkup, get her Bonadella, Dapper, or DAP, if you will, and rabies, canine rabies shot, updated and everything for the basically the next year to 3 years. So we did that, and then we came home to drop her off, rest a little bit before we went to the store to go do some shopping. And it happened while we were at home. See, first of all, I checked my YouTube page and my Facebook, and my mom asked me to do it for her, or she does it herself. Not her. My mom doesn't have a YouTube page, but she has a Facebook, so she checks that sometimes, as well as her email. Anyway, while we were waiting, I went and popped in Sonic Generations for the first time since about I believe the 6th of this month, which would have been, as of Saturday, about 13 days ago, now 15 days ago. And I just, continued where I left off, me and my nephew left off. My nephew, and you'll see it in my review, had helped me out a little bit. His game tag and everything is in the description of the review. But basically, 13 days before I popped it back in on Saturday, we had gotten to the Time Eater boss. And we figured out how to finally kind of target him and defeat him. But it was so hard at times because we were always getting below the 30 coin deal and running out of coins. Well, I decided to pop it in, and even though it took me they give you about 5 lives, I think. It took me about 4 of those. Actually, it's 6 lives or something like that. 6 to 5 lives, or 5 to 6 lives. And even though it took me 4 of them, 5, 4, 3, and 2, I ended up beating the game. It's true. And you can see it with the cutscenes that I've uploaded. I ended up beating the game. And you'll hear about it in my review. You want to check that out. But it's a little tricky. But I just knew that after me and my nephew figured out the target area, I knew that eventually, if I can get to that enough, I beat the game, and I did. The last two times you get to it, you have to basically press the LB, the RB, basically the L and RB buttons together to kind of do like a little circulation with both supersonics, combining the powers to go through the fireball and right straight to the target and win. But yeah, I finally did it, and I was so excited. My mom was wondering, what are you screaming about? And I had to tell her I finally beat the game. I finally beat it. But here's the thing: if you have an Xbox Live account, if you have an Xbox or a PS3, you'll know that even though you cleared Sonic Generations, there's many more challenges, many more achievements and trophies to win. Like getting an S ranking and all that. So even though you beat the initial game itself, there's still many more opportunities to unlock and have yourself challenged to. Now, it's not the first time I've beaten the game. I beat the story mode of Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. I've beaten the multiple story modes in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I've basically played the heck out of my SmackDown games and beaten those. And I'll be honest with you, it's the first Sonic game I've actually beaten. But like I said, it's not over though. It's not over until we get all the achievements or all the trophies depending on your console. Excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. I had to let my cat out of the garage and into my room. It's basically that time of year. But anyway, it's actually the first Sonic game that I've beaten in quite a while. So I was actually happy about that. But like I said, it's not over until you get all the achievements or all the trophies depending on your console. Now, also over the weekend, I finished Disc 4 of my traditional and yearly holiday specials and movies DVDs, Disc 4. And on here I have It's a Wonderful Life, Yogi's First Christmas, Garfield Thanksgiving, Christmas Raccoons, Cadillac Cats Short, Christmas Memories, Mariah Carey's original All I Want for Christmas Is You music video, and about 3 minutes worth of NSYNC's Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays music video. So that was complete. And then yesterday, we went to church, then went to Walgreens, picked up a few items, a few ornaments, bought an ornament for my niece because she loves Marilyn Monroe. She's a Marilyn Monroe fan. And who isn't? Anyway, bought that for her. My mom bought a few movies for the first time in a while. Movies that she likes. All basically with the PG-13 rating, if you will. Right there, these are the movies she bought. And me, well, here's the thing. We went to church. She was doing Sunday school, so they got a schedule for her and some other ladies to go in and do Sunday school or watch the toddlers and all that. Anyway, we went to church, did that. Then we went back to our church, or where our church takes place, to have our church's annual Thanksgiving dinner. Now what was ironic about that is it allowed me to at least watch an hour's worth of Survivor Series. That's right, I ordered the WWE Survivor Series, the 25th annual one. And it basically goes with my plan. Order one every other month, not each month, every other month. So the next one I'd be ordering would be the Royal Rumble in January. But I ended up watching an hour's worth of this live, and then I went to the dinner, which lasted for about 2 hours, and the thing is, I came back in time to watch basically the first match in the replay, because they always replay the event after the live version. They always do a replay. And instead of watching the entire replay, I just finalized this disc off my DVD recorder and fast forward and basically chapter forward and then kind of rewound, kind of went by chapter to the part that I left off on, and that was the Team Orton Team Barrett match. So overall, it's been a very unique weekend. Kind of cloudy right now. It was nice on Saturday when we took our dog to the vet. Kind of mixed yesterday, kind of like what it is now. And that's about it. Really not much besides all that. This is, like I say, the 3 days away from Thanksgiving, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen there. So really, that's all that's been going on, and right now all I'm doing is checking up every now and then on if 2 items that were given away have been picked up by a site, something like an e-waste site out of the Bay Area. We're just waiting to see if they've been picked up out of the driveway. So, because my mom and I basically moved these items, which were a washer and a broken, which was a washer, which was a washing machine, which can be fixed and probably reused again, as well as we gave away our shampooer, our rug shampooer, which is not working anymore due to multiple uses, not just by us, but by other people. So, anyway, we decided to give those away, so I'm just waiting to see what happens. And yes, as I mentioned before, in one of my previous videos I've uploaded over the past weekend, I did get issue 231 of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I have not yet opened it because I'm staying true to my word to wait till the whole situation settles, and for both sides, if you know what I mean, will be satisfied. So that's about it. I thank you for watching this video vlog for Monday, 21st of 2011, and I'll talk to you all later.